Conway, South Carolina. This ought to be a fun matchup in the Myrtle Beach Bowl. The postseason rolls on with the Myrtle Beach Bowl. It's the Troy Trojans. Kickoff team out there ready to tee it up and get this bowl game underway. Coming out with it, it's Perkins. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Yeah, and it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl prep. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
To throw, it's Austin. He's got him. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
Really nice job by the defense, keeping everything in front of you in that situation and rallying to the football, and now you're rewarded with 3rd and long. So we'll see on this next play if they do the same thing here or if they sell out and bring the blitz.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. That incompletion is an engraved invitation to the punt team. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Trojans offense coming onto the field, and we'll get our first look at them in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. The run inside. It's Griffin. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Fires downfield. Connection to the right. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Griffin. So 1st down didn't exactly go according to plan. Let's see what they can dial up on 2nd down.
Reese, I got him right where I want him, okay? I'm going to throw the football. Now I can get back in shotgun. Let's forget the running game stuff. We're going to play a little pitch and catch and see how good that secondary is.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Here's a little room there. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. And the Trojans are rolling down the field. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Pulls it in. It's hot. Touchdown, Trojans. He found some open space and turned on the Jets. Setting up for the extra point after the 1st score of the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stopped right there. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Motion from the wide receiver. Back to throw, it's Austin. They're setting up the screen. Breaks into the open. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on first down. Takes his shot. Incomplete. Man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. The sure hands, it's Beckham. At the 35, he's got room. Wide open spaces. Pulls it in and runs into the end zone for a touchdown.
That's a nice job by the offense there in their second drive. I know in the opening possession you go 3 and out, you're scratching your head. It didn't obviously go the way you wanted to, but a good job of sort of collecting yourselves, going through the next couple play calls, and making sure everybody's back on the same page. We saw this offense, David, on this drive really be in sync and finally find their rhythm.
You got to like the answers, right? Like sometimes you come out, sometimes you're situated and you're ready to rock and roll and it comes out hot. Sometimes it doesn't, but I like the response. The defense does their job, gets them the football back. They come out, execute. Nice job getting on the scoreboard.
They'll move the tight end. Running inside. It's Griffin. Got enough for the first. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Might as well give it to him again. Quick spin on the run.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They send 4 receivers onto the field, 2 to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and 6. Fires to the wideout. That's reeled in. It's locked. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22. The Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. The play action fake. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. Each play has a life and history of its own. And you want to talk about 2 opposite plays. Offense grabs momentum, defense takes it back.
And the game's always like that, isn't it? It's back and forth. Sometimes they get you, sometimes you get them. Nice job by the defense being ready for the next play. Don't worry about the play before where you gave up some yards. Nice job answering and getting the tackle for a loss with the sack.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans!
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Motion from the wideout. Makes the grab. It's Graves. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. No huddle, offense to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
Looking for a productive play on first down. The run from the shotgun. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run another play.
They'll keep it on the ground. And they'll spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. They want to get this defense on its heels.
Nice job being physical by this offensive line, getting the first down. And what do? Right away, right back on the football, ready to run some tempo.
From the shotgun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Now on second down. Looking for a man. It's Austin. Under fire. It's incomplete, and we'll change ends of the field now. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Troy is on top as we get a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this.
Makes the grab in their space. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. The Trojans use their first timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. This defense might be reeling after those last 2 and now facing first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Tries again to get it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. I'm not sure he knew he had the face mask there. Tried to let it go in time, but couldn't. It's a penalty on the defense. The offense threat. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Trying to pound it in. Stopped in his tracks, and they'll have to try it again. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. They're down to 1 timeout left in the half. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? The give. And they stop him again for no gain, and it will be third down.
Man, not much wiggle room for the ball carrier there.
I'm not really sure what they can do to try to create some space.
I know. Block better. How about the offensive lineman push some guy backwards and make some holes?
They want to dance their way in on third and goal. He'll stop short. It'll be fourth down, and let's see what the decision is here. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Final chance for the offense on fourth and goal. Tries to get it himself. And he tried to sneak his way in there. I don't see a signal, and I don't think he made it. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. 1st and 10 from their own 13. The keeper on the option. Pickup of 8, it's now 2nd and 2. And the Trojans with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Leaves it with the back. And he's stopped right there, no gain on the play. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. Looking to throw, it's Crowder. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The Trojans will punt it away on 4th down. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And there he goes. He did a great job finding some running room on that return and was able to set up the offense with good field position. Great place to start for this offense. Wide receiver going in motion. To the air on first down. Completed pass, it goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Grabbed over the middle. It's Booth. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the catch. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He's got his man into their happy place for a touchdown. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it by firing one in from the 13 for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Lovett. Turning it on. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down.
Really good surge that time by the offensive line. You saw all those bodies by the defense being pushed backwards. That opened up the crease for the ball carrier. He's able to get a really nice gain there, setting up second and inches.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Man, what a response by this defense. First down, you give up 9 yards and set them up in great position on second down, but nice pass defense, staying disciplined on second down, and then third down, just meeting the physical challenge. Great job by this defense responding to a poor first down.
He gets it out to the 17, the cover unit right there to make the stop. Quarterback making adjustments. To the air, it's Austin. He hurls one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. Hits the crease. Touchdown.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle, it's White. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line. And the Trojans in the hurry-up.
And you just could not allow that to happen defensively, giving up a big play like that. They're going to need to now play with some sense of urgency if they're not going to give up any points here before the end of the half.
Gain of right at 7 yards, 2nd and 3 coming. The hurry-up now, second down, clock ticking. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Bringing the heat. On target over the middle. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Looking downfield on first down. Rushes on him. Lets it fly. Soft spot in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening first and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's looking to throw. Here's a heat. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Troy.
Well, that was a huge touchdown late here in the first half for their confidence offensively. They want to be able to keep this thing close, obviously, or take the lead going into the second half. So if they kick the extra point here, you tie it up. But you've also got the option here to be aggressive and try and take the lead with a two-point conversion. We'll see what they do.
Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air, it's Austin. Looking left. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Second down, he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio update. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Holly, what did you find out coming out of halftime?
Troy's head coach told me at the half, this has been a thrilling first half, and teams are neck and neck right now. But no one has made a significant mistake. We talk about it every game, guys. The game comes down to turnovers. Both teams have been clean and efficient so far, but we want to see if both quarterbacks can remain composed and show that poise with ball security down the stretch. I'll keep you posted how things are going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Grabbed behind the line. It's Lovett. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. No fair catches here, looking for room. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit and let's keep going.
Now on first down from the 40.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Unloads to the wideout. Got it on the outside. It's Beckham. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business.
I feel like this guy's having one of those games. It happens maybe once in your life. He's just been open everywhere on the field. He's been lighting up the scoreboard. He's turning these defenders around. They just simply can't cover him.
All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's first down. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got his man on the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Got his man. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. He wants to throw it again. Grabs it. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They took it 68 yards on that drive, and they finished things off with an 8. Loss for the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Now the Trojan offense returns to the field. Looking downfield, it's Crowder. Catch in the middle, it's Lovett. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Back to pass on second down. That's caught. It's blocked. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. They'll snap it from the 39. First and 10. The run inside. It's Lovett. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up second and 10. Back to pass. Firing to the right, complete. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on fourth down by what they call here. Keeps it himself. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. And the Trojans are marching down the field. Using his legs, it's Lovett. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. Or will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Trying play action. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on third down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. And this defense has maxed out this pressure. Another sack. The Trojans will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Makes the catch, and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. The offense changing the play. To the air, it's Austin. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Hits him inside the 20, still going. Just making a huge play, and he sets him up all the way down at the 14. From the red zone, looking for a man. Setting up the screen. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Wants to fire on second down. He caught it. They'd love to start this quarter off with a touchdown right here. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown. He scores for the 5th time in this game. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the Trojan offense ready to go on the attack. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Heaves it deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Running inside. It's Lovett. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Crowder. Right on the money. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down. And the Trojans come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
And I love the IQ by the defense on that play. Like, understand situational football. They're down by a couple scores. The clock is ticking. They need to make big plays. Nice job playing the deep ball and not giving up anything big.
Very little running room, if any, and he just hasn't had anywhere to go in this one. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Throws it deep. Oh, what a grab, pulling it in with one hand. He is in. Touchdown, Troy. The Trojans win the answer.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Perkins. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. One possession game, getting late here, and the winner will take a great feeling into the offseason. Got it behind the line. It's Beckham. Push down for the tackle. Around 4 minutes to play in this postseason battle.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Throws to the wideout. Got a man. It's Beckham. And he's brought down after a huge completion. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48.
This is a shootout. Both offenses up and down the field. They're generating explosive plays. It feels like which team has the ball last may win, but give the quarterback a lot of credit that time because, again, he saw a beautiful look to take a shot into, and he throws an absolute dime.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got a lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Set up for the 1st down play, and they're going to call a timeout and talk it over instead. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. To the air. It's Austin. That's caught. It's Beckham. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Gonna look downfield again. Gets it to him on the screen. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Moving out to the right. And it's intercepted. A huge 4th quarter play for this.
Really felt coming into today that they were going to have to throw the For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT for the defense and their confidence.
They needed something, man. They've given up a lot of yards, and that's the thing about the defense. Just sometimes it can change in one play. They make the interception, they force the turnover, and hopefully, for their sake, maybe get in the quarterback's head just a little bit.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's White. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Finds his big tight end. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And here we go, down a score. They'll go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. The handoff, keep working on that clock. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
And not a surprise by this offense, right? This is a game management type situation. I want to run the football. I want to run the clock. The clock is my friend with the lead. Late in the 4th quarter, inside of a minute, I'm going to keep this ground game going and make you have to look at that clock continue to tick.
Drag down right at the line of scrimmage, and it'll be 4th down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And that will extend their lead even further.
You know, it's funny, in an age where there's so many college football analytics and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down, at the end of the day, it still comes down to managing the game. Good decision by the head coach here in the 4th quarter. By kicking that field goal, you've now made it a 2-possession game. Your chances of winning this thing have now gone way up.
On the run from inside his own 5. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Troy's offense comes out ready to start this drive. It's a long shot, I know, but you have to keep fighting till the bitter end, Jesse.
Well, they call it a long shot for a reason, because they've still technically got a shot. I know it's not great, David, but let's see these guys fight to the end.
It's not great, but keep fighting, keep spinning that pill around. Use every second on this clock to try to get this game as close as you can.
That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this offense has another opportunity to put a scoring drive together. They've done a really good job, man. Their defense, it's been okay. Like, giving up a lot of points. Now they're in a situation where, can you be clutch? Can you come up big in a 2-minute situation when you really need to?
Looking to pass. It's Crowder. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
I think the frustrating thing for this offense at this point is they've had a lot of success, and still they find themselves down on the scoreboard. And so I think if you're going to get back in this game, you've got to go back to the well. Think about the play calls that have worked for you in this game. Where you
going wrong? What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about. Got to get everybody to the line and spike it to stop the clock. So now it's 2nd and long. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8.
Timeout by the defense.
Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And the pass falls to the ground, and the ball game is over. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmaking.